Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. I welcome you to my channel. Today, I will be talking about top skills international students should have or learn before they go to Canada. Because I have realized that from the feedbacks I am getting from my subscribers and followers alike, many of you think when you just get to Canada, start school, they will give you a job like this. Because every now and then I have had people reaching out to me saying, oh, I want to go to Canada to go and school and work and eventually work after my studies and get a PRO. Many of you are not asking yourselves, how do I get this job? Because from the way you guys are saying it when you reach out to me, it seems when you just pay tuition, get your visa, get to Canada, start school, they will not just give you this work. Are you aware that you have to still search for this job? Okay. Me, I know many of you are not aware. For those of you who really want to make it big, there are some skills you have to learn. The reason why I am bringing this video to you and these skills is because these skills are where jobs are readily available. Because there have been cases where people went to Canada and for 2 months they couldn't get a job. 3 months they couldn't get a job. I am being honest, especially when you move to some provinces where the kind of jobs you want are not readily available. You will find it tough. But many of you are not asking yourself, what many of you are concerned about is get admission, pay tuition, apply for visa, get to Canada, start school, start work. Have you asked yourself where this job is coming from? That is why I'm here. Because there are some skills you need to have which will give you bigger advantage to quickly land a job. Because I realized that from the feedbacks I'm getting from my subscribers and followers alike is that many of you are going there to school and also want to work. If this is your goal, this video is the right video for you. Because right now, we have cases where people are right there in Canada and saying, if I had known, I would have learned this one before I left home. If I had known, I would have learned this one before I left home. Because learning those skills there is more expensive, especially when you convert the money. But learning it from your country is cheaper, easier. Because when you get to Canada, imagine you are schooling. The time your mates are using to school and work, you are schooling and learning a skill you ought to have learned before you left your country. Many people are in this situation right now. There are people right there who are learning some of the skills here I want to tell you. The time they could have used to be working and earning money, they are using that time to learn skills in Canada. And learning these skills in Canada is more expensive, putting the exchange rates into consideration. Just imagine a skill you will learn in Nigeria, paying like, let's say maximum 300K. You will go to Canada, you can be learning that skill for like $800, 1,000 Canadian dollars, sometimes even more than. Convert it. You will see that you are learning a skill in Canada you ought to have learned back home. And if you are learned it back home, you would have been paying maybe 1/3 of the price of what you are paying right there in Canada. And it prepares you faster because you already have a certificate. So that is why I'm here. So if you are just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Nosa Comedy, the man with the remedy. Many of my fans call me Nosa from the source. That's because I bring information directly to you from the source, undiluted. And also many of my fans call me the man with the remedy because I have been able to remedy many travel situations. And also follow me on TikTok, Nosa Comedy. Follow me on Facebook. I have 2 active Facebook pages, Nosamycin and Nosa Comedy. Nosamycin is the travel medicine I give. It's what I've been giving here too. When you take this Nosamycin medicine, you won't fall prey to travel agents, and your travel mistakes will be reduced to the barest minimum. So now you can also follow me on Instagram. So no start comedy. So let's go to this video proper. And if you have not yet subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Do so. Things are happening here. And please give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people as well. Now, the first skill on my list is driving. I have said it in many of my videos. I think driving is too important. If you are traveling abroad and you don't know how to drive, you are missing. If you even know how to drive in your country and you are not with your international driver's license, that is an error. Because with an international driver's license, you can hit Canada and start to drive. Yes. So driving is very, very important. And I've always said this in many of my videos. There was a professor who came here to the US way back in the day. The job he got was a driving job. Most of the people that are coming here to the US, Canada, the first job people hit while they come is driving. Driving job is one of the most quickest job to find. You can drive a taxi, you can drive Uber, you can drive delivery trucks, you can drive for a company, you can drive for a private owner. So please, driving is very, very important. Also, and the reason why these skills have advantages is that these are the skills that bring you in contact with your clients and your employer. It is very, very important because right in Canada, sometimes if you think about it, your time is limited because every day counts. You have to deliver on time. So imagine you are doing a job that brings you in contact with your employer and with your clients. It is very, very important. These are the jobs that allow you to meet other people. It allows you explore opportunities. Not jobs that just keep you in one place. You just be in your office morning till night. There is no way to even connect with other people to see if you can have opportunities elsewhere. Driving will give you networking to meet other people. So I'm talking to you based from experience and from people I'm talking to on a regular basis. Number 2, IT, information technology. This is where the money is right now. There are people who are earning as high as $10,000 a month who have IT skills, Scrum Masters, computer programming, IT auditing, software engineer, cyber security. See, just name it. You can have these skills before you leave home. These skills, if you have IT skills, you will never be short of jobs anywhere in this world. I'm telling you. That is where the money is right now. So IT, very, very important. As an international student going to Canada, this list I'm giving you, this is where the jobs are. If you want to get to Canada and land a job in your first month, now listen. Number 3, caregiving. This one, the importance of this one can never be overemphasized. Based on statistics, based on what I know, because caregiving jobs are readily available in the US and in Canada, then UK. Caregiving job, if you have the certificate, you must get work. You see the way I'm saying it passionately, because I know this job is called see never dry. Many of you already have the caregiving certificates. Good. If you don't have it, go and learn. In a few months, you will have the certificate. Once you have the certificate, take your time. You can go and do volunteer work. They don't have to pay you. You can go to elderly people's home in your city, maternity in your city or in your state, clinic in your city or in your state, hospital in your city or in your state, so forth and so on. Just you can go there to be volunteering 2 hours a week. Just one day, 2 hours. You can decide if you want to quickly catch up. You can be going there 3 hours, 3 hours a day, 2 times a week, based on your schedule, so that you have the knowledge. In case you come to US or Canada, they call you for interview, you can know what to say, because theory is different from practical. Many of you will just have this certificate, you will keep it in your mind. I don't like caregiving. That certificate you have, are you sure you will pass an interview with that certificate you have kept somewhere? Let's be honest though. Me, I am telling you guys the way it is. And one of the many advantages caregiving has, it brings you in contact with your employer and with your clients. There have been cases where somebody is working a caregiving home. At the end of the day, the person he is taking care of, the family of that elderly person, said they will want this guy to be coming to give this man care. They gave that guy an apartment in that man's house because the man was alone. And the man was so satisfied with this care work this guy was doing. This guy was taking care of this man as if the man was his father. It was that man that gave this guy caregiving visa sponsorship job in Canada under the home support program. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. When you are good at what you do, when you put your mind into it, trust me. Imagine this guy started working for these people as a student, the caregiving agency. Eventually, when this man was going home, the man recommended that this guy should come and be taking care of him at home. That was how that guy left that agency, and they gave him visa sponsorship under the home support program right there in Canada. Caregiving brings you in contact with different people. If you are good at what you do, people will support you. That is one. That is that one. Number 3. Number 4, chef. If you are good in cooking, not just by good in cooking, go and learn how to cook, because it is not your native food in your country. You might not get restaurant who cook your kind of food back home to employ you. So you have to see the kind of food they have in Canada, the kind of menu they have there, then learn it. You can be a chef. It doesn't take much time. You understand? Do it. Have a certificate. Chefs are making big money right there in Canada. Big money. So that is for that. Number 5, forklift operator. You will never be short learning this skill. Me, I've said it before. There are forklift operators who earn up to $20 per hour. Or even more than. This forklift operating can also give you time to study. The reason why I'm putting this ones here is that these ones will allow you go to school. You understand? So that is how it is. The next one, plumbing. So in Nigeria, many people call it plumbing. Say I'm a plumber. They are plumbers. Plumbing. This plumbing is a skill that we also quickly get you a job. Because right here, we are concerned about jobs that the employer are ready to employ you for. Jobs that are easily accessible. Jobs that you can easily get while you are in Canada. Now there be this. Then also, I may want to add truck driving, but as a student, truck driving will not give you that time. You understand? Truck driving will not give you that time to also study, because you can be driving from one city to another city, province to province, and you are a student. It go hard. So that is why we not add truck driving. So these are the skills you have to learn before moving to Canada as an international student. And also, I am doing this based on popular demand, because a lot of people have reached out to me asking me to make this video. So right now, in the comment section, if there is anything you want me to make a video on, just drop it in the comment section and I will surely do that. Just like I have just done this. I promise answering people in the comment section what they want me to do video on. And I am going through my videos, the comment sections of my videos, and I realized that this one is very, very important because I don't want you guys to go to Canada and be stranded. I want you guys to get to Canada that same week or month. You hit the ground running by getting a job. So till I see you in my next video, guys, respect. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. You can always do it.